Hello, everyone. You're listening to ZEN The Podcast with me, Sirg.
And me, Zenobia.
Oh, wait.
Is that Lawrence?
Hey,
Hey.
Lawrence.
I'm dead.
We are... Huh? What do you say? No, barely. Are you still driving? You're not supposed to text and drive. Well...
That's why he said
live
he was
and
driving.
drive.
That's why he said he was driving in the first place. He's like, I'm driving.
I think I see you. Not, something. I mean,
I mean, it don't matter. I feel like I look a mess right now, but
Oh,
that's no.
He living and driving. Okay, so this is a very interesting special episode of ZEN Podcast. We're just gonna have an open discussion about
bettering yourself and living your best life. And I feel what we've learned, like going through college, round 2.
Season 2.
Season 2 episode. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna talk about today.
Yep. So, how to better yourself in college?
Well, from what I've done so far, like I try not to stress as much. But then again, I mean, you're gonna stress, but I really try to keep my stress level on a minimum. So I've started spending a lot of time like practicing self-care and like self-love.
I'm kind of the same way. I don't have this self-care treatment, but I try not to stress so much about little things or assignments, or if I get a bad grade on a test, I just let it go and just move on because there's other things going on, other things I have to deal with. And I have hope. That's one of my strongest traits. I have hope. I'm just gonna keep going. Don't let it bother me.
Oh, y'all couldn't see it. Let me do it on the other hand.
Hearts to people. So now, to better yourself in a more personal way, like confidence in college, because when you're in college, you're on your own.
Yeah.
You're experiencing people, new people, different people. How do you think people can go through that?
Well, I mean, I think it depends on the person and their personality. Like me personally, this sounds so weird. I stopped caring about what people thought about me a long time ago. So when I interact with somebody, I just interact with them as like a fraction of my authentic self. Because, I got to tone it back a little bit so that way they don't get too comfortable, because you never know. Like, people are crazy. But, I mean, I'm just chill with people, really, and I'm always open to getting to know, like, my classmates or new faces to an extent, because sometimes first impressions are everything sometimes, like, and there are some people who I've been in classes with who gave me, like, a really bad first impression, and then when I saw them consistently, I was like, ooh, my first impression was right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Me, I am kind of on the shy side. In 11th grade, dyed my hair red, of course. Since then, I kind of decided to live my life and not worry about what other people think of me. But I still have that shy factor in my personality. So I'm not the type of person that's going to jump up and be like, hey, how are you? Like someone new, just to a stranger, say hey to a stranger, whatever. But friends, I just out of the blue, I just end up like being friends with a classmate out of the blue, out of nowhere. It just happens to me. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know how. It just happens, and it's cool. I mean, I have a couple friends in class that we say hey a couple times. We socially ask if the teacher's there. Of course, he's not there. But yeah, we're just still chill, still cool. And then of course freshman year, I was blessed with having a cool roommate, and he had friends, and I befriended his friends, and then over time I went to GSA, and then I had friends like Zenobia and Lawrence. Well, no, I didn't meet Lawrence at GSA, but I had friends like Brian. Brian's one of my friends from GSA this year, actually. And yeah, just over time, you just get friends. Just don't try to stress too much about. That's my advice. Don't try to stress so much about getting friends because it'll just happen organically. You know, just let it happen. Let it happen. Don't close yourself in. You know. Wait. Those actually listening on YouTube, we are on live on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at ZEN The Podcast, and you'll be able to. Sometimes we're on live, like now, first time on live. Hey, live, what's going on? You can see our faces now.
Oh, don't look at mine. It looks really bad today.
You did She lied hard. She did her makeup.
I didn't listen. It could have been better. It could have been better.
Look at this eye. Also, Lawrence is on live as well. Driving live. I mean, there's no rules to that. But yeah, better yourself. Any other things you think
of? Some tips, I guess, that I've learned. Even though this is pretty hypocritical because I still do this. Don't procrastinate.
Oh, that's hard.
Even though I procrastinated this whole week and I'm still procrastinating like right now. Yeah.
That's really hard.
I know because for me, some of my best ideas come in like the spur of the moment. So like I'm not creative until I look at the clock and it's like 10:45 and something's due at 11:59 and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Because that's what happened last night with my final for queer studies.
Ooh.
I typed that shit. Oh my god. And I sent it in and he was like, this was amazing. Blah, 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 blah. I was
really?
Like, yeah. Yo.
Moments like that happen. I forget that it's due that day. I'm like, oh shoot, I have like a whole hour to have it in. I'm like, I'm gonna do whatever. Bull crap. Send it in. I got something. At least,
right.
I've learned F is better than a 0.
Preach. I learned that the hard way because in my mind, I'm thinking, well, if I missed it and he doesn't really accept late work and I don't have a valid excuse, why would I do it? But just turn it in.
F is better than a 0. You heard it here first.
Because a 0, that thing be knocking down your grades. Pop, pop. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah.
But any other tips you can think of?
Let's see. I mean, I sort of kind of... thank you. I sort of kind of touched on self-love, but like, I would recommend everybody to come up with a self-love routine. Like, I started doing that. So, my birthday was last week.
Yes, and happy belated birthday.
Thank you. And I was like, I don't know, I was sort of feeling down, and I was like, I need to do something. And then, like, I was like, I can't depend on other people to do stuff with. I need to start doing stuff for myself, with myself. So I started, like, you know, treating myself. Like, I would go out to dinner, and I'd be like, oh, yes, like, you know, just spending some quality time with myself.
That's good.
Like, I'm not saying you have to go out and spend money on food. Like, obviously, if you're in a situation where you can't do that. But something simple, like maybe taking time to give yourself, like, a spa day or spa night or something. Or a movie night with yourself. Do that. Yes.
Or things are just simple. Do your eyebrows.
Oh my goodness. No,
just
doing
my makeup. Just
for me,
sit down.
That causes... Well, no. When I do my makeup and it looks really good, then I feel like a baddie.
Oh, shoot.
What alarm is that for?
That was my laundry. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, usually I feel like a baddie when I do my makeup. Today, I do not feel like a baddie. In fact, I feel like, I don't know. I have baddie potential. My hair just messed it up because I just washed my hair. So now, the shrinkage. Shrinkage is coming for my scalp.
What is she talking about? Anyway, what? I heard from someone, I don't know where, but about self-confidence thing. Look, if you have a image, like if you have a problem with the way you look, like either your face or body, whatever, look in the mirror. And I heard it from someone. I need to remember where. Look in the mirror and say, find one thing that you like about yourself, and start from there. If you have a good nose, say, look, I got a good nose, and then build from there, and then just, I think that would help.
I do that all the time, but it's about my boobs.
Boobs are nice.
Everybody says that. Everybody's like, you have nice boobs. I'm like, thank you. Self-love. There we go.
Self-love. Now, is there anything else?
Let's see. We cover self-love. We cover interacting with new people. I'm trying to think what was the hardest part about this semester. Like, I'm really trying to think. You flipped the camera.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I was waving at you.
But I'm trying to think what the hardest part of this semester for me. Oh, it was getting places on time. Oh, my goodness.
And she's a commuter.
I am, and I'm going to be honest with you. I was late here. I've been late to work. A lot. Oh, my God. Like, even though it's by, like, 1 or 2 minutes, it's still late. Like, Cole's late is late.
Mm-hmm. Haven't they ever talked to you about it?
No.
Okay.
That's why I'm trying to. That's why I'm keeping.
Oof, I've been close. But just to close, we're not closing the live yet because we're actually going to do our Christmas episode on live too.
Oh, okay.
Might as well. So just to close, this is our special episode of just loving yourself and just tips on college in general, just open discussion. And you can see this episode on YouTube in about this Friday actually, because I'm gonna do my editing, I'm gonna do everything I gotta do. Post it on Friday. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and follow us on Instagram at ZEN The Podcast. Thank you for watching ZEN The Podcast with me, Sirg.
And me, Zenobia.
And we see you guys later. Bye.